People who live in Palmer Lake and near Monument Hill say they are not happy with the answers they got from Buc-ee's developers. Tuesday's public information meeting sparked heated exchanges between the site developers and community members. News 5's Peter Choi was at the meeting. He shares people's frustrations tonight.
1982, right around May.
Pointing out where she drives by every day, Alexandra Olivier says
It's very frustrating.
about the possibility of having a new home for a giant Texas-based convenience store, Buc-ee's.
And they are already congested during school hours and during major traffic events, during snowstorms.
And during the Tuesday's public information meeting, she vented.
We don't need your Buc-ee's. We don't desire your beaver nuggets.
Buc-ee's developers share information on what additional applications may be required prior to breaking ground,
Sketch plan, a zoning application,
which caused heated exchanges.
Is it ever going to be in Palmer Lake? You know what?
This location made the most sense.
Yes.
Their concerns are traffic, a lack of water sources, and impacts on local businesses. The meeting started at 6 p.m. tonight. It's a 7:56, 7:57, and the meeting is still going on. I spoke to some of the people who are leaving the meeting, and they said they're not satisfied with some of the answers they got from the developers.
It's really frustrating for those of us who live here in the community who actually experience it every day to know that weather and animals and all the things are factors.
Feel like the developers had no answers other than they saw this location as the best spot for their profits only.
And she tells me she wants to know who initiated the idea of putting Buc-ee's to this proposed site. I asked the town of Palmer Lake for an answer. I stopped by the administration office in Palmer Lake. Who initiated the idea of putting Buc-ee's in the proposed site?
Buc-ee's.
The town of Palmer Lake is holding a meeting on December 12 to consider whether it will annex the county land.
We don't want you, we don't need you.
In El Paso County, Peter Choi, News 5.
Peter, thank you. To get some perspective on the economic impact of a Buc-ee's, I looked into the numbers on the store in Johnstown, Colorado that opened up earlier this year. The economic development manager for the town of Johnstown told me this afternoon that impact is actually threefold. The first is the community impact. She tells me it has created a buzz for other businesses to potentially open within the Highway 60 corridor there. But she says the town has not had any other new projects start since the store opened. The second is the employment impact. She says that store has already hired 250 people. That's up about 100 employees from when it first opened in March. The third is the fiscal impact. She says the store is expected to add millions of dollars in sales tax revenue with about 8,000 cars going through each day. I asked Buc-ee's corporate for more specific numbers on customers and employees, but a spokesperson replied to me, "We have no comment at this time."